Okay, so here is what I've been working on this whole last week. This ended up being a just movement here of the players ended up being more huge problems spiraling out of control. So anyways, what got solved here, kind of, I mean, this is the solution now. I'm not quite sure exactly how this even should be handled. It's kind of the point of making this. So what's happening here is you have a bunch of units selected, and you basically can only choose one point, right? So what has to be done then is it has to somehow extrapolate out from that one point what is like what is a formation that these guys should be in, right? So right now what it's trying to do is make, I think, like a 4x4 grid, and then if it gets filled up, it just doubles back on itself. And it's inevitable that these guys, they get stuck on each other. I don't think that's possible to avoid that, depending on how they collide with each other and whatnot. It's they're not going to come in perfectly. I mean, you could improve this possibly. It's still a mess. It's all buggy, but I think it's good enough for now. But yeah, I don't know. This is one, the first implementation of it, the naive solution too, probably. When you could do stuff like once they get close to the destination, try to then see where they fall into, and then try to move them out into to fill up the gaps. That's something you could do. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna stop on this right now. I'm in low productivity on it, and it's been taking a whole week now. I'm just fucking burned out with it. But yeah, take a look at this and see how should these guys move? What would be ideal movement for them? You could put them into circles. Would be one thing. Here, see, this guy's stuck here. I don't know why. It's still not perfect. I don't know if it's ever gonna be perfect too. Honestly. I mean, I'd probably fix it up over the next, over time, but it's just, you can tell it's like cumbersome to move these things. That's why it's just important to that whole deal about the overworld. It would be a total pain in the ass to try to move these guys around, a tight map. This is just I moved out to this map too, where it's more sparse. You can move big groups of them around, but yeah, it's totally cumbersome. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, how else could these guys move? What would be like a better movement solution right now? Maybe this is good enough. I don't know. Yeah, just look at that and see how that is.